Hello, my loves. I hope you're enjoying your weekend wherever you are, even if it isn't your technical weekend, the Sabbath for some people. Hope you're resting. I wanted to bring in the angels today to talk about playfulness, and specifically playfulness in the realm of healing the physical body. I've gotten all these downloads in the past couple days, so many spiritual healers and I guess mentors of mine in the realm of healing via spiritual awareness and delving deep into the psyche have written articles and books around the relationship between certain stuck emotions, stuck energies, suppressed energies, and specifically comparing them with disease and specific disease. In fact, a friend of mine in New Zealand pairs breast cancer in the left breast to issues with mother-daughter issues. And so some of you don't know my story, but in 2015, my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I'm bringing this up, specifically because of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which I have playfully redubbed Playfulness Awareness Month. And in 2015, I think it was February, she was diagnosed with breast cancer in the left breast. And within months, I was also diagnosed with breast cancer, also in the left breast. And again, my own teacher says that mother-daughter issues are, manifested in the left breast. So what's come to me in this regard to playfulness and in healing of the physical body, specifically in the realm of breast cancer, is that I don't know a single woman diagnosed with breast cancer or having had breast cancer that was playful on a regular basis. My own mother, myself included, my auntie was diagnosed with breast cancer. Very serious personalities, and it doesn't mean that they didn't have the capacity to play, because I am wired for playfulness, and I think all women are wired for playfulness. And I don't know exactly what day and space and time, what moment in space and time caused us as women to stop giving ourselves permission to be playful. But I have a feeling that at least in the United States, that it was around probably the World War, when we were needed to go to work as well as take care of the family in the home, where it was like, okay, like all bets are off, time to get to work, right? As far as the dynamic between my own parents, my father and my mother was the serious one, and my father was the playful one. He would just come home after work and he would want to wrestle with us and play with us. And my mother would just be the one kind of, navigating the structure of, we need to get our homework done, we need to get in bed on time, we need to get fed, we need to Hi, Steve, good to see you. And so when I delve into the kind of psychically into her psyche, hi, Jose, I can see that she associated playfulness with not getting the support that she needed. Yeah, I could see that she associated playfulness with, I am not supported. And that's why she negated the playfulness in my father so much. Can you resonate with this? Does this resonate with you? So it makes so much sense why so many women around the country and around the world would think that it wasn't okay to be playful, because basically the necessity of rearing the children, of making sure the children are fed and taken care of in the way that they want them to take care of, they've taken it on that's their sole responsibility, right? They're not sharing those duties effectively with their counterparts. And so, yeah, that's a big issue. And please comment about your own thoughts and feelings around that. But I know for sure that my soul is here to work specifically with women and men who identify as women, to bring out this element of wild and playfulness in your everyday life, in effect, to heal the physical body and to ground your energy and your spirit for being here and having this earth experience. Yeah, whilst feeling supported. How can that's the question, right? How can we feel supported and playful at the same time? How can we feel safe and playful at the same time? Right? So let's, without further ado, let's call in the angels. Let's see what they have to say around playfulness and healing of the physical body. And basically they're going to say whatever they want to say anyway, right? I love you so much. Let's say a prayer, call in the angels. Creator of all things, thank you so much for your light, your love, your compassion, your understanding, your just adamant calling of my soul and all of our souls to the highest frequency and vision of ourselves, constantly calling us to who and what we really are. Thank you so much for never giving up on us. Ever, 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 ever. Never saying, well, I guess you don't want to be with, the truth of who you are. Just always calling. Thank you so much. Even when I gave up on myself. Creator, I command to be connected to the angels that are of the highest vibration, that are in alignment with the Creator's vibration, that are in alignment with the truth, the reality of who and what we really are, for the highest and best good of all beings, and in the highest and best way, and only in the highest and best way. Thank you, Creator. It is done. It is done. It is done. Why are you wanting to be with us? Where are you wanting to be? That is what we are wanting to ask. Where are you wanting to be? You are always asking us so many questions, and yet you are not specific enough about where you are wanting to be. So each of you can ask yourself the question right now, where are you wanting to be? Yes. Where you are wanting to be is where you are being called. And you are wanting to be where you are right now, just the same. How is that? Where you are wanting to be is where you are now. Not only accessible, but it can only exist where you are now. Because you are source. You are all things. You are all things. You are all things. You have nothing to fear. You are all things. You are all things. You have nothing to fear. Some of you are feeling so nervous. That is okay. You have not spoken to us in this way before. That is okay. We are where you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. And we are where you are wanting to be. Which is where? Right where you are. Everything that exists is where you are. Everything that exists is where you are right. Right now. Everything. You are wanting to speak to us about playfulness. We know. We are wanting to speak to you about wanting to speak to you about it. You are not having to be physically fit in order to feel playful. Some of you are so worried about your energy. You are worried that you cannot have enough energy to be playful. You are so worried that you cannot have enough energy to be playful. Each time you are asking yourself, is it okay for me to play? The answer is yes. Why don't you be playful with us? Why don't you change your voice? You can change your voice. You can have the voice of Minnie Mouse or Donald Duck. You can have the voice and make fun of your partner. You can act like someone else. That is so much fun. And in fact, you are every time acting, aren't you? You are acting like yourself. You are acting not like yourself. You are acting like nothing and everything in between. You are always acting, and yet what you are is not any part of what you are thinking. You are asking us, how can I be playful? When you are ready, you can absolutely help us to be even more playful. You can say, wow, wow, wow. Yes, you can say it with other people in the room. Why don't you say it a little bit quieter? Wow. Each time you are even trying to hide how playful you are, it is so much fun. Remember when you were a child, you loved to hide. You loved to hide. And hiding was way more fun than seeking, wasn't it? Wasn't it way more fun to hide and be found than it was to seek? Why don't you try to hide your excitement? Try right now to hide how excited you are. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Shh. Very, very quiet. Shh. Don't let anyone see your playfulness. Don't let them know what you are doing, what you are wanting. Don't let them see how excited you are in your heart. Don't let them see, for shame. Why would anyone want to see you playful or excited? For shame. That is what you are thinking. For shame. For shame. I must not be serious about what I'm wanting if I'm playful. I must not really want what I'm wanting if I'm playful. Who was the one that convinced you that was the truth? It was not us. It was not who you see as source energy, God, the divine, the universe. Who was it that told you it was shameful to not take things seriously? It is time to let that go. And yes, it is important in order to heal your body. We don't see your body as needing healing. We are not coming from your perspective. We do not see you as sick or needing anything fixed. We see you as divine. You can get an hour train and see yourself as we see you. Or you can just be a little bit more fun. Some of you are so attached to not being fun, and you see fun as not getting the work done. You see fun as veering off your path. You see fun as not getting anything right. How can you be focused on getting everything right if you are having fun? We are not here to prove you're wrong. We are not here to convince you. We are only here to show you that your absolute treasure of a desire. We are always wanting what you are wanting. Every time, even that. We are always wanting what you are wanting. Every time. We are always wanting what you are wanting for yourself and all things, everything. Every time you're a treasure of a desire, we call it a treasure because that is what you are to us. Yes, it's true. We are seeing you as treasures. So valuable, so unique, and so fun. What have you ever discovered as a treasure that wasn't fun? Isn't that the fun of treasure hunting? Is the fun? Your treasure of a desire is absolutely and utterly behind your willingness to be fun. Your willingness to release your heaviness around what it is that you are wanting. Are you willing to have fun? It is absolutely imperative. Isn't that interesting that most of you are wanting to believe that having fun is a part of your journey, and yet none of you are willing to believe that having fun is your journey. You are so sad because you are judging yourself about all those times you took everything so weighted that you could have taken lighter when there was never anything wrong with you, ever. Not even that time where you made everything mean so much more than it did. Even then, it was okay. Even then, we were laughing so hard. Yes, we were. Inappropriately, too. We were inappropriately laughing. And that is okay for you to do as well. It is okay for you to inappropriately laugh at yourself and anyone. It is not your business how you react. It is your business to react in a way that you want to react. Not your business to judge how you do react. Does that make sense? We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. We are going to get off the Facebook at this time and at the YouTube. But each time you are where you are, whenever you are, wherever you are, you are what we are. And we are so much fun. We can't even stand it. We are loving you. We've always loved you. We've always loved you. You are amazing. You are everything. You are all things. You are all things. You have nothing to fear. Hi, love. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this transmission helped you in any way. And I think you're all doing a great job at life. You're amazing. Mwah.